Borlong has earned his epithet, as he has camped outside the walls of Barfest of the Easterlings of Rhûn for many a season. But will this finally be the end of the Easterlings? No, because they've got other regions. However, we may see a battle to reclaim the honour that Faramir lost as the kingdom was dealt a heavy blow by these Easterners. And then the snakes of the desert Harad are still knocking around. Will we ever see the end of them? Hello, everybody. I'm not so sure if I did do a little bit of an intro to the start of this video, because many of you did say, those of you that did watch the Easterlings of Rhûn campaign, that you quite liked that. So well, actually, I say many. I think there was one, but I think it was Master Hall that said maybe I should do it for this campaign as well. So I may or may not have done that. But another really good suggestion is because, you know, why not just do this? Like, rename rename the Osgiliaths so that there's less clutter on the screen. Oh, I'd prefer it if you could, like, center that, like that one is. Why is that, like, so far over to the side? Oh, that's a bit annoying. It's like that one's right in the middle, but that one is off to the side. Well, anyway, what is happening in today's episode? Well, we may get attacked at Finabel, and Steward Denethor is holed up in Khaldun, which he recently took, and Gobel Mirland as well. Hopefully we can scatter the forces of Harad relatively soon, and then obviously 2 more turns until Runefall at Varfest. Who knows what they're going to do? And then what are we going to do with that army? Because of course Rhûn do have Mataram over there. We may be we might go in that direction. And then also now that our colony over here is very much on its own, I think we might have to build up a bit of a force over here. We are currently struggling for actual infrastructure though, so that might have to wait. But then, what else in the world? If we just scan back around over here, we've got Boromir still on the bridge there, and his brother Faramir is on his way down. Now, we could go for Tirith. I'm kind of thinking, though, he's going to come down here, and then we can get Boromir out of there. We can send him some new forces. Of course, once the plague in Osgiliath over here on the western side, once that has died down. Right, we've got about 40 grand to spend, so I think we're just... And how do the finances look in general? We've got 15k in the profits as well. We're going to hold off for a time on the push into Enid White. Reason being that is likely going to be a huge operation, and why not just take the south first? Because it's not just the taking of these settlements, it's also, you know, you've got to deal with the last stand armies that spawn relatively close to the capital and whatnot. We are kind of in flat out, where can we get more money kind of mode. So getting great roads and things like that. We're getting Morrigost and Thaurband. We're getting the Mason's Guildhouse, so we can just get more great roads over here. Just, you know, it allows easier access over here. And then we've got more units trading in Caer Andros and Minas Tirith, because we are kind of... We're going to have to wait for this, this what do you call it? This plague to go. Obviously, it doesn't show it there, but we did have it last turn. And as you can see, the numbers are dwindling here with Aragorn in there. So we're going to have to wait for that. And then they're going to come down here with a separate commander, which could be Orodreth of Pelargir. We might just send him in, because he is a custom general, by the way. And he's also got a special ability, which is quite useful. Leadership, that is something that Faramir also has, as does Boromir. And we do have these guys over here as well. This guy's got Golazgil. He's got defensive stance, which is quite useful. But he is just an Amplas pikeman. We'd have to go and retrain him for better armor. And I think Taragrondost also has Dinenion, who does not have a special ability by the looks of it. But maybe we will send him forth against Enid White. The thing is, though, Amplas pikemen, they're not very good against javelins because they've only got 4 armor. So a 7 missile attack javelin will do quite well against them, whereas something like, well, even Gondor militia, they've got 8 defense right out of the box. But the reason why you want Gondor infantry is because of this. These guys have got 16 armor, 4 shields, so 20 defense against javelins, which have a 7 missile attack. The ones that aren't armor piercing, so like Grey Flood Raiders or whatever they are, not Riders, the foot variant. Obviously, the Angren Raiders, they will do quite a lot of damage, but still, it would only be, what, 8 plus 4, it would be 12 missile defense against that. Right, well, I've spoken quite enough now. Are we going to see some battles? And we've got a suitable husband. What is he? He's trustworthy and he's good at maths. So, yeah, whatever. Let's get him. And he's in Barad-dûr. Finabel has been besieged, but as you can see, Gobel Mirland has also been besieged. Are these guys actually building siege equipment? They are. And we're going to come up against all of these forces over here, but they've got so much cavalry that they're going to easily get crushed. Because, yes, we do have Osgiliath veterans, which is good to see, but not good to see is Osgi has got the plague still, so that's a bit of an oof. We'll hopefully get that sorted out, and yeah, woo, loads more besiegement stuff going on. And then over here, let's just get governor's quarters, or rather get that so then it grows a bit quicker. The baths, and Karas has got the Mason's Guild House, so now you can also get great roads. Although, how much does that even, like, because that is Eastern oh, whatever. How much money do you actually make with that? Oh, quite a lot. About 400, so that's good. And Umbar got the army barracks. So, yes, now we do have access to Gondor. Well, let's just get all of these, because we're going to need all of it. Yeah, whatever. Get a unit of cavalry, because, I mean, well, whatever, it's in there. Doesn't really matter. And here as well, we could get a Númenórean foundry just to allow for better armor. Are we going to be recruiting a lot here? I think we probably will be, but 7 turns is a long time to wait. We could just get the knight stables here, but I think we get that. We don't need... I mean, cavalry is not massively useful against Harad, because they tend to have quite... I mean, they've got better cavalry than us, and having Gondor cavalry isn't massively useful, because... it's just easier to use spearmen and bows against them, I think, because they tend to have very little armor. Do we still have a mission? We do. That is why that is there. So it's got to stay there another turn. And this has only got 5 turns before they are defeated. So, I mean, if we manage to defeat all of those forces, if they don't even sally out, and if we are able to defeat that, then suddenly that is basically all of Harad gone. Right, we're just going to leave Khan, who's there, and we're going to come down here, and good old Faramir is going to come and save his brother. Let's just maybe have a look to see that there's nothing coming. No, I mean, there's a sizable garrison in there. However, if there are any Variag forces in the vicinity... I mean, are we capable of taking them out? I mean, we've got plenty of spears. I mean, we've got 1, 2, 3. I mean, that's not actually that many. That's not very many. But we've got plenty of archers and we've got plenty of armor. So their missiles shouldn't do a whole lot against us in general. If we can cluster them all up and then defeat them, then we might just be able to come out of here and march forth for Tir Traed, because that is a decent army, but obviously you need to make sure that you've got something left to defend it. Still, if it doesn't go well, you know, they might have an extra army around there, but I think Faramir's got a decent one right there. So that's still needing to be replenished, and there's absolutely nothing good to be built here, because, like, why even get roads? Like, how much is this even going to get me? Nothing. There's no trade here at all. Oh, yeah, because it's a plague city. They've closed the trade routes. And we've got all these forces ready to roll out. Ah, but, who's got an extra unit, or an extra general rather? We've got, we've got this guy coming, right, okay. Well, don't go through, well, then you just end up doing it anyway. Right, well, Beregond, you can stay there, but, Pelilas, you can, I think we're going to send you, we'll send you this way. Or do we have, like, more generals around here? I kind of vaguely remember that we might have had some generals. Or did we put them all in here? Oh, we've got a few in there. Oh, and that's quite a big force there, too. Does that have an army? No, it doesn't. Right, well, we'll send you on over there. And we'll pick up some of those units. And where are you going? I guess you're coming this way. Then we can retrain you. Oh, okay, yeah. Yes, definitely. We can retrain all of that. That's probably something that was caught in the middle of. Okay, well, we shall march on, hopefully. We get all these dealt with, and, oh, where's that? That Harad army is seemingly marched off, so they've gone back over there. Perhaps they're coming around the other side to take out this fort. And then, also up here in the north, this army here of Sakal has come back, as has Captain Batuban. So we are probably going to see an army on army clash here, also known as a battle. So let's press enter. Okay, I think we've got Forlong the Fat up against Sakal, and he does have a very juicy army composition there. A lot of the Golden Boys, they've got the Loke Gamp Rim Pikemen, they've got the Loke Scion Rim, and then they've even got Dragon's Wrath Guildmen that frighten the enemy infantry. Not just all enemies, but nearby infantry. So, and then this is a very, damaged army, as is this. So, Sakal is, yeah, they'll just come from behind and we'll deal with them. But it's only really Sakal. So this is for Baramir's honor after his previous defeat here.
Don't let them any further.
I think that this army right here is pretty well suited to fight up against Uruk. And there they are then. You know what? Just fire on into that. That's probably going to do some damage. If not, and the reinforcements, let's see how many of them are there. I think, wait, what is this? So, Dragon Guard, there's some pikes there, and then they've got some, oh, that's the general right there. Okay, so, we've got our strike infantry on the side. I think we might just pull off this one unit. Shall we? No. What can we do? I mean, we can just use our cavalry to great effect. Obviously, they've got quite a long line there, which is kind of worrying me a little bit. But I think these guys then are going to shoot the crossbows immediately. Right, yeah, we'll take, who should we take? Minas Ithil Guardians can stay here. In fact, no. Yes. Yeah, we'll go with them. And just take these two units. And they're going to march out, and then along with our cavalry, we're going to take care of all of this. So, yeah, we'll let them get a bit closer. There's no need to go even closer. How many kills are we getting with this catapult? Because I feel like we're not going to get a whole lot. Are they firing at us already? I mean, we're clearly struggling because they're already so darn tootin' close. And I think, let's just... like, some of them are firing. No, they're all firing okay. I don't know what I'm fretting about. I just saw some of those. And some of these aren't actually firing very well. But, I mean, most of them are, so it doesn't really matter. We've got Dragon Riders incoming. You lose formation. You pull back. That loose formation's going to eat that quite well. And yeah, you are now discontinued. I do not trust the siege equipment. Right, so we're going, oh, they got Loke in Astrim over there. Let's just immediately go into that. And what is happening over here then? Right, you go and charge in there. And then you go and charge in there. They are definitely coming in to charge at these bros. Right, let's already start marching away. And let's use you to come and eat them for breakfast. Right, yeah, they're coming in for a charge. I think that has basically eaten that charge, which is pretty good. And let's just charge in with that unit. Like so. And yeah, that has worked quite well. What are you still fighting? Oh, okay, no, we did tell you to do that. Right, where are you going? Where are you going? I told you to come over here, didn't I? Got Loke Flag Rim coming over there. Right, okay, archers, stop what you're doing. And you just come and attack these. And, oh, they got bodyguard right there. Yeah, you should probably be attacking them also. So, we have defeated... Oh, we're getting charged across the map. That's annoying. And what is here? There's 13 of them. Oh, they've gone over there. Right, well, this is not really a concern of ours. Just go and charge in there. Take them out. How is our front line doing? I mean, our bodyguard, or their bodyguard, is up against our guards, which is quite a favourable altercation, I'd say, for us. And they've got more units incoming now, and we've got these guys here as well. And I think our spearmen probably need some help, but they're also up against spears, so it doesn't really matter.
They have lost half their men.
Someone has anyway, when they say the enemy. Right, you two, I hate how disorganized this is, because one of you is meant to be fighting, and fighting that unit. So you just pull out and charge in against that. This looks like it's going quite well. Our general has almost defeated what is there, and then we're going to flank around the side and take out the... Yeah, and our cavalry is just being gnawed away at by these pesky little units that just charge you across the map, which is really, really annoying. And then our units don't even fight back. They took out so many of our units there. Right, we're going to have to charge in there, because otherwise they're just going to charge forever and ever. Oh, no. Okay. Because I'd much rather these guys do the charging. And hopefully we can just get rid of them, because they're very annoying. Right, charge in there. And you're fighting. Right, fire into that. And once you're done with whatever it is that you're doing, you will also go forth. Right, well, we've dealt with... Oh, no, they're over there. Well, you go forward like so. And then you can guard that flank quite nicely. And that is kind of what your job is going to be. And we're going to try, if we can... They still have... They don't have any crossbows, so we're not really worried about it. About their missile units. I'd quite like to get rid of those, because they are quite good. Looks like we've dealt with whatever was over there, so come on, pull over here. And then wait, were you already firing at them? Yeah, just keep doing that. And right, Balcloth spearmen, not really that bothered if they do attack them. We're just going to go and charge in at these with our Lasarnak Axemen. They should do reasonably well. And I think we'll just send in, because they are just so slow, we'll just send them in there. Like, this front line is actually falling. What do we have? Nothing. Okay. Well, we just hold off on that for a bit. Right, General, come round here. Or actually, just go straight in there, because that unit has been completely crushed. And let's use leadership as well. Now, we'll have these two in support shortly. And if we can just get these to charge in there, that would be grand. And take them out. I mean, we probably won't take them out immediately, but we'll take a good few of them out. Bam! Let's see how many actually fell. Right. Looks like those, I mean, they're not going to do loads of damage anymore, so we don't have to worry about them. Let's just go round the outside. That's a bit annoying. How are these taking so long to defeat this one unit of pikes? Right, just fire at them. And looks like we've crushed what was here. There were quite a few men there before, so they've clearly been wiped out. And how many of those are left? 18. Right, give them another charge. See if we can take out another half. And looks like wherever those oh, they're over there. Oh, you don't really have to worry about them. Right, these guys then, they're going to have to go in against those Dragon's Wrath guildsmen because we're struggling quite a bit. Just like we're struggling up against those Loke in us Rim. How much armor do these have? 11. It's a bit of a pickle, really, for us, because that is quite high. And if we can just take out what remains over here, we can get these Lambadin clansmen to get on over here and then do the flanking. Because I don't foresee us doing particularly well with these axes up against these pikes, because particularly when not all of them charge. Although some of them are in and amongst it, the rest are all the way down here. They're going to take ages to make it in, so let's help them out. We might take a few losses. Get them right in there. Yeah, that's good. Now we can actually swing at them and do some damage. But
only half the enemy
yeah, that's almost dealt with. You boys just attack them Candish hunters. And then you still not killed. Are you even trying to kill him? Actual question. Oh, that's a bodyguard. I thought it was still the pike unit. Right, you're all going to come over here, as are you, and we're going to shoot these broskies in the back. Because particularly the Daratai warriors, they should run away quite easily. Right, well, we've defeated, I think. No, we haven't. Right, Lambadin clansmen, you get on over here so we can pull these guys away. And how is the front line looking? Not good. Not good. We are getting beaten over here. Everyone apart from these guys. Let's not have you on defensive. Maybe that'll help you fight a bit better. And, well, our catapult is getting defeated. So, cavalry. Cavalry. As soon as this cutscene is gone, we're going to charge them in here. And, nice. We've done over here. And this really is the turning of the tide, because once we get flanking them properly, we'll start defeating them. Right, you guys get on over here, and then I just hope that you don't get engaged in melee, which you are going to. Oh, that's annoying. But our catapult has, by the looks of it, been saved. But our cavalry is going to come in. Deal with that. So you just charge in there, get rid of them, and whatever, you just charge in there. Are they already routing? No, just charge in there then, because they'll take ages to do anything anyway otherwise. Right, where else are we needed? Right, you're not gonna do any flanking, you're just gonna charge in over here. And right, fire into the back of them. You're just going to run so you don't get engaged. Same for you. And where then is the cavalry? They're coming over there. And they're routing. They appear to have defeated whatever was there. Just keep on firing in or fighting. And yeah, I think once we get the cavalry charges in, this is going to be pretty easy. They've got so many generals though. They're not going to be routing, I don't think. And who are they even fighting against? No one that we need to concern ourselves with. Rangers firing into the back of those guys. And as expected, we aren't really winning. I mean, we are winning, but it's not the clearest margin. So, Okay. And are they routing? Right, just charge in there.
We've captured the
Oh,
enemy's
Minas Ithil
general.
Guardians.
That'll teach their cowardly
They
dog to
have
turn tail and run.
done their duty. Right, Pinath Gelincab, you're going to charge in right there. Smack him where it hurts. And it does look like these Guardians have absolutely smashed these Guildsmen. Like, what are the stats on these? 1625. I feel like they're quite even. Yeah, 1523. They're not that much worse. To be honest, it must just be because we've kind of got the slight high ground. Right, pull back out because they are spears, so it's going to hurt. Right, you just run over there and then run over there because we don't really have anything to fight against that bodyguard other than those. We're likely just going to dogpile them. So just run them around for a bit. Right, I told you to get out. Right, and they're routing. They're all routing. Yeah, they're all routing. Right. I think these guys can then stop firing as well, because they're probably done over there. So you charge in there. And wherever our cavalry is, we're just going to start mopping them up. And I'm sure their generals will fall accordingly. In fact, that one general is somewhere over there, but that might be the one that we've already killed. I do think, actually, one general did get away, because one of them did just waddle over the finish line over there, but it matters not. I think Sakal actually was the one, but yeah, if he alone made it out, it doesn't really matter, because 98% of the enemy were killed. The Sarlacc Axemen, Forlong the Beast, 230, only taking 33 losses as well. 214, I mean, the line held exceptionally well, but check out the Minas Ithil Guardians. Like, they were up against, like, the Cataphracts, the Loch-Ness Rim, as well as the Dragon's Wrath Guildsmen, so they were pretty good. I'm glad I didn't bring too many of the Ithilien Rangers, because they're not massively useful, and they're a bit of a hindrance, really. But nice, good going. Execute. And what is left? Oh, that one general did survive. We'll have to go and grab him in a bit. And we're going to exterminate these traitors. And the steward, Denethor, has also been attacked now in Khaldun. Ikrimah and Al-Tufail have come. And how much cavalry is going to die today to our stakes? They've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 units in that one. And 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 units. I mean, they're not all full strength, but that is a lot of men that we can just wipe out immediately. Do they have any good infantry? I mean, they've got those, yeah. Pikes are always very good, and they've got a few Trollman champions as well. But other than that, I think we'll be okay.
Let them have it, man.
Looking around the place now, I feel like we might even got too many units, because I think this will be relatively simple, provided, I mean, that siege tower's already taken damage. Right, you men, just fire over there. And as soon as you can lob your javelins, that'll be grand. Over here, we're going a bit of a risky play here. We've got Ashari Shadows coming over here. We've only got Ithilien Rangers. We're going to shoot them as they come up the ladders, and then that'll probably be enough in conjunction with the towers. Right, you fire in over there, and let's also just sort this out. So you guys obviously aren't going to be required to go over there onto that wall, and you can do whatever it is that you want to do. And let's pop the pikes like right there, and we're going to set this up for our elite forces of Gondor. And pop them there. Everyone here on defensive. And we do even have Denethor. Let's bring him over there. And the Benin Marines. Why don't you guys come on over here? I mean, I didn't set this up perfectly before the battle, because quite frankly, it takes absolutely ages to do. 60% on that. Oh, they're bringing this tower over here. Oh no, I knew that. They got a ladder coming up here, but they're Are they warband or pikes? Are they going to be absolutely awful on the walls? Right, where are they putting them? Right, come on over here and then you can fire at them as they pop up here. Because they don't do anything when they come up onto the walls for quite a while. So that's pretty handy to know. Do we have any defenders? No, we don't have a garrison here. Right, you men, you go on over there. Like so. And yeah, I think we'll probably be okay elsewhere. But let's bring them anyway. Right, so here we are, here we are. I mean, the ram is not going to be destroyed, but apparently that siege tower did get destroyed, but did we actually kill any? I think we killed a few. And that siege tower is going down with no one, sadly, within it. But oh, he took down a ladder there. Don't know quite how that works, but 40% of it is damaged. So we might take a few more of them down. But it matters not. We shall shoot them right in the face where they stand. Oh, another one goes. Oh, they've only got 2 left. Right, fire. Hopefully that works. I mean, now that they have blasted open the doors, we're going to see some of these guys come round. Which way are they going? They're going right over there. Okay. So we've got our cavalry that they're going to be moving around to activate our towers. But, yeah, you know, it's just great. But this just never gets old. And then they're routing. And we've already killed the enemy general. So that is also very handy. Right, you fire into the back over there, and you do so as well. These guys aren't particularly needed up here, but they're not particularly needed elsewhere either. And as you can see here, our plan with the Hashari Shadows worked quite well. Now, they might actually send some forces over here. I hadn't really thought about that. Right, so you come on over here, actually. Just be ready, because if they do send more units up those ladders, then that might require a swift rerouting of some of our elite forces of Gondor. We've actually got no unit guarding this flank over here. Right, lob your javelins in. It doesn't really matter if you do get called into action, because you're relatively decent, so... But I'd rather get use out of your javelins. And we've got those guys up on the walls as well. I am going to use them. I just like to monitor them, because I don't trust them to not fire at our own troops. So, I mean, we've already got the towers doing a lot of that. So, the secondary army is on its way in, but we've basically wiped this out. Yeah, and they're routing. Just give us a bit of time maybe to... I mean, we don't really need any other units, I don't think, over here. But, oh, hey-ho, let's bring you guys in over here real quick. So I think we've got time to do that. We do have cavalry as well to chase them off, but they might come back again. And it doesn't look like they're going to be using this tower either. But we're getting plenty... They're actually firing at us. Wait, that's illegal. I mean, we could fire at them as well, but they would... Yeah... Doesn't really make much difference if we do or we don't. Over here on this side as well, we are taking full benefit from almost all the towers. I mean, it's not actually that brilliant, is it? Let's get this unit in over here, and then we can send our marines to go and do that duty real quick. Just come and activate this one tower over here if you could be so kind. And yeah, they are going to keep coming back, and we're going to keep throwing them down. Are they coming up this ladder at all? No, they're not. I mean, obviously not. They're cavalry, so we'll have to be wary of that, and that is why we've got spears on hand there in case they do. But this is good that they're coming back in, because it means that, you know, we don't have to go and chase them. But are you firing yet? No. I think this tower over here is, or isn't, but I mean, the gateway is the most important bit anyway. But I think now we do have a unit there, so now this is firing, is it? I don't hear it. Secondary army just trotting in. This is actually not good because they need to run in, else they won't get killed by the bloody stakes. But down goes the captain anyway. But yeah, as you can see, they're not going to get killed if they just trot in like that. But as soon as they get caught, they might do a bit more than just a trot, and Yep, now they're charging straight on into the stakes, and they go.
We continue
Right,
like this.
thank you very much for coming, and see you. Oh, we've got a few more yet to come, and nothing is coming up. Oh, they might have tried. Might have given it a whirl. I think they did, actually. But sadly for them, that ladder got thrown down, so now we don't even need these guys over here, because they've got no more siege equipment. And the Lebanon Marines holding firm. If we could just take that one final ladder down, that would be grand. And also, I don't think there's anything left to come. Oh no, there's still a few units coming over here. We've got the cavalry over there on hand, in case they do require any aid. Right, just fire at whatever you want, I suppose. At this point. Oh, and you should not be in quite so deep. But I mean, I can't really take them out anymore. This is why you have your men on defensive mode. But I think with the way that this battle is going, it doesn't necessarily matter. But they're just pushing through us by the looks of it. We've got the, well, those Lebanon Marines. They can come back on over here, just in case they do break in through this way. And we've got the archers on hand as well, just to fire at them. If that is required, I don't think it is going to be required. I think this is going to be an easy dub. What are the percentages saying? 68%. Both, I mean, 2 captains have gone down, so
Only half the
doesn't
enemy
really
force
matter. And I
remains.
think these are all routing now as well. So yeah, I think we can pull these guys out, and they shouldn't take too much damage other than for friendly fire from the ballistas. And oh, now I need to listen to all these Harad units. Oh, finally, we shot them all up. I couldn't listen to them anymore. It was so annoying. But yeah, there's loads of them fleeing. Now, it is a bit of a shame because I would like to go and kill them all, but I'd rather preserve this force in case we get attacked again. And indeed, if we are to march out and win greater victories, then we might not be able to. But let's go out with this one unit of cavalry anyway. It's quite easy to micro one unit. So we'll go and do what we can. But oh, they're coming after him. Right, back in.
The enemy army flees the field.
And
Pursue
at
run them down.
the blink of an eye, they've all fled. In fact, they only had this one unit here by the gate that we really even had to go and try and get. And now they're just kind of waiting right there in the doorway. So a very good and easy battle in the end. And 98% of them are down. But I think that also counts everyone that has fled. I'm not really so sure. So we'll make sure and just kill this one unit off. Excellent win. We lost 126 men, and Steward Denethor has claimed an almighty victory here. Thank you to the towers. Tremendous victories there during that turn, and Varfest is now ours. And I don't know, I'll call it something hashtag deep, and call it redemption. Maybe something like, I don't know, generals. I think I can't actually see it. There we go. Oh no. Oh, there's not enough characters for the space, is there? Or is there? I might have to change it. There we go. I mean, that's quite long, but no, that's fine. Mission success. What do we do? Oh, we got a unit of Gondor militia. Oh, you really shouldn't have. Nah, I have to retrain that. And loads of construction. I was going to say retraining, but it's not. Baradhan did get that merchant's thing. I don't think there's really anything we can really get. Obermari, get the great roads. Oh, no. No. Don't do that. Get the barracks. 3 turns to get that. And Linhir got great roads. Why not also get a shipwright? And Doath got that good stuff. And then, what were we going to get for you? Yeah, just get that. Sure, why not? And anything else that requires our attention, I think probably just Tarnost. Whatever, we've got plenty of money. Dol Amroth, get that. And there was one more town that I forgot what it was. I don't think it was anything drastically important. No. Right, well, Denethor has survived anyway to fight another day. And actually this this spy over here is not required over here. Let's move him over there, and then we'll do a shift over here. Right, so in fact that really doesn't help us a whole lot. How about go and check out Amon
Approaching
Aether?
quietly.
Perhaps we have a look at that town as well. But Faramir then,
Captain
he
of
is going to
Gondor.
go for Imlad Carnen,
Slay them!
and hopefully
Let
they
us
might
sit up
even
camp
come out and attack us, although that would be quite annoying to fight up against, because they've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12... No, 11 units of ranged. That would actually be very difficult, but they would likely come out and fight us, which means that it would only be a 1-turn siege, and then we'd get it. So that's quite good. Diplomatic information. Okay, then. So just proof here again that you don't like these would not have gone up with their diplomats to cancel treaties to break these alliances, but like Woodland Realm attacked Kingdom of Dale, and Dale has attacked the Anduin Vale. Kingdom of Dale no longer allied to the Woodland Realm, Dwarves of Erebor, or Khazad-dûm. I don't even know where these guys are, but Dwarves of Erebor still knocking around, and Anduin Vale and Northern Dunedain are also allied. That could be interesting, but nonetheless, we're going to go for Imlad Carnen. Boromir is still safe over here. I wonder what is in there. Oh, they've got a massive garrison. Right. But good news on this front, because this is no longer plagued. So we can just do that.
Captain of
And
Gondor.
bring you guys in over here. And then we're going to march out. And I think... did we... No, I wanted an extra general, didn't I? So this guy's going to come and govern...
What?
Well, you can come and govern Pelargir, and then we'll take Orodreth out of there and use him for other means. And all of you go in there for retraining. Do we have anything over there? No, we don't. Dantalad, really, the forgotten settlement. It's in a bit of an island on its own, but Elves of Lothlorien taking Dor Naurhak. Excellent for them. And then let's have a look if there's anything here that we can get rid of. I think usually the Easterlings build good stuff. Of course, I have just started a new campaign for those of you interested as the Easterlings have ruined. So fear not that we don't necessarily see too much of them here, because, well, we've got a whole entire campaign centered on them. So woohoo. And that has seemingly, so far, started off quite well. I'm glad to say. So, excellent. Right. Anything over here? No. Absolutely nothing. Stirlet's is ripe for the taking, and we probably will want to do that just for the sake of defeating Harad. But 4 more turns in Byrnabel, and of course we are not going to allow them to sail anywhere. What is with all these Dunlending fleets? Surely that we've already... There we go. Nice. And they've got 75 there. We might need a bit more help. Oh, they've got another fleet. Well, let's go on and hopefully this gets sunk as well. No. That's frustrating. Right, but we've got these men incoming. I think we're going to train all of these up, and then we're going to retrain these. Do we not have anywhere to get Gondor archers retrained? Surely down here we can. No? Oh, not here either. That's kind of annoying. There's no point having 64 of them when they do very little damage. So we shall retrain our fleets and get them going. To be honest, I haven't really seen any adverse effects of just putting them into the retraining queue like so right at the beginning. Oh, there's no room for them. We do need some Lebanon Marines, because of course if they do have Mumberkill, which they will in the Last Stand army as well, then you need to be prepared for that. In the meantime, or if they do attack, then you need to have the correct units for it. But again, I think that's kind of it for this turn. So let's not waste any time and crack on. And so we have been attacked in Gobel Mirlond, the final Haradrim horde. Hopefully, I don't see any others. And they've got loads of cavalry, and we don't have very much for melee infantry, though.
steel.
And as you can see, we have begun the battle. We've got the Hashari blades over here. I didn't know that. That's not good. That's not good, because I thought they were shadows. We've only got 56 of these to defend over here. And then over here, we've only got Archer Militia, but they look like they're going to have a slightly easier time. And I hear another siege tower. Oh no, that's still the same one. Right, fire at them. Ooh, that's nice. Right, begin firing, and we're going to take probably some damage here. Where are these guys going to drop off? Right there. Right, fire at whatever the hell you want. They're up on the walls. There's only 78 of them, and they've got very little armor, so shooting at them, I think, with Archer Militia is probably okay. I don't particularly enjoy this settlement, though. You can't actually get men to line up other than, like, right there. You can't put them, like, here. Or I can't seem to get them. Oh, we could put them like that, but then I feel like there's a chance that they might get in here, and I don't want them to get in here, naturally. So we've got our general there. We're going to throw our javelins at them, if and when we can. And, oh, let's get more of them in there whilst this is about to collapse. Let's watch it go. Go on, please, one more. Please! Can't leave me like that. Okay, well, it doesn't really matter if it does go down, or if it doesn't, rather. But it did. So, oh, it's beautiful. And they have bled over there, which is fantastic. And we're throwing our javelins over the top of the battlements, getting some good kills. They've got pikemen. We've got no pikes. So that's going to be a bit of a difficulty. We've got our garrison units over here. We do not care for these. In fact, we want them to die, ideally, over everyone else. And the Shari shadows have also bled. Yeah, so let's see what they do when they come in, which will be momentarily. We've got God mode activated, and, well, oh, some of their cavalry have managed to wrangle their way in, but they should go down momentarily. And when their captain goes down, I'm sure they'll all just flee, as they tend to do. Right, don't be firing in at them. Perhaps just fire at the Haradrim archers over there. Oh, I probably should have had you guys firing at 12. Well, there you go. And you as well. Just fire at whatever you can reach. And we've got a general in and amongst it over here, but down goes their captain. We've only got 15 cavalrymen over yonder, so actually sending them out, it's not the best idea whilst they've still got cavalry of their own, because they like to go after them. Or with theirs. Right, yeah, maybe just fire in over there at the Haradrim archers. 68% of the enemy has already fallen, and they are basically all ready to rout as well. Which is phenomenal, really, for us, but I'd rather destroy the army so then we can move on in peace. Well, if nothing else, we're going to see this just now go over to 85%, and now I'd quite like it if everyone just ran away, and then that'll be that. I think they just keep on coming back for a bit extra. Right, you just fire in at those Ashari blades. Make sure they get killed, and then they're routing. Okay, brilliant. And then who else is there? It's just those pikes. And I think once they rout... Well, who is actually still fighting then? Oh, there we go. We don't need to continue. 51 men lost and 79, but the Rangers probably the most. Yes.
Yes, you have
And execute. Absolutely fantastic. And when I say fantastic, I mean absolutely horrendous, because my game crashed after fighting this battle, which meant I had to auto-resolve. I did actually do the auto-win thing. I wasn't going to refight that battle. And not only do we take 10 times the amount of losses, we took 581 losses rather than 51. In fact, it's way more than 10 times. This army did not get wiped out. I'm just going to do that, and that can go away. It doesn't massively matter. It might actually help us, because they might just keep on sending forces that way. but it's just a bit annoying. We made loads of money, and we're going to make even more because we just lost all those units. Now, the reason why I get that crash, I don't think it's anything to do with the mod. I think it's probably just me running out of system memory or RAM, because this laptop has very little of it, unfortunately. And having recording software then and the just the 2 bits of audio and visual recording software, there's very little left, really. So after a bit, it probably will crash. Right, anyway. Why did I click on this? We've got Merchant's Wharf here. Let's just keep on building that. How much money does that actually give us, though? It gives a decent amount. Obviously, then there's building income as well. Going to only 120, though. It's not a whole lot. And along Galen got Docklands, although that's all of its sea trade maxed out. Let's have a look at how much trade this makes. 5887. We can still push that a bit higher with the Merchant's Quarter. And look at that. Boom. That's going to be a big chunk. And then after that, you can even get, if I'm not mistaken, I will be able to improve on the bank as well. I'm not so sure. I think Gondor can do that. Let's get a warehouse here as well. However, I think that is probably going to be the last of Harad's advances towards us. And if it isn't, I think what I'm going to do, I'm just going to start, doing them off camera, similar to what I used to do with Harondor, because there's just so many of them. And it's just non-stop. So I think we've seen enough of them now. I don't foresee us having to fight too many of them, but if there are too many of them left, then, we'll just cut them out, as I said. Right, get a school in there as well, and that should help us out quite a lot. Yeah, that's only gone up to 2% because it's been besieged, so it's taken a long time for that to get going. But we might have to send some more ships down here. Does that have an army in it? No, it doesn't. Right, and, well, you've got to basically go all the way back. I'll just send you all the way back to Minas Tirith. It might actually be worth just doing that, because the amount that you pay in upkeep to move it around, you could just save that by retraining, or training rather, a brand new unit. But we've still got to wait one more turn. I mean, I'm not going to retrain the fleet then, because that's going to take a bit too long. We'll just do a swap. You come on up and move around, and boom, problem solved. And then we can retrain you there. With our eyes now fixed on Cand, I mean, they're not going to come from over here, are they? Because this is where the road goes. So, and that is held by Harad, which we do have another spy going in that direction. I feel like it's right that, yeah, there we go. There's very little in there. We could go easily in there and take that out, I think, if we were to land there. And we do have that force coming over there. So, Amandir. Oh, but we'll need someone else to go and govern there then. Do we not have? Where are all our generals? We had so many. Do we have one up over here? I think we do. Right, Beleg. Derufin, you're coming over here.
Let us set up camp here.
You're not quite as slow. Oh, why do you have to go that way? Come this way.
Let us set up camp.
That means I'll probably forget to move him, and then he'll never make it down here. But do we have another one? Aragost is going to stay there because eventually Hirluin is going to move out. Right. So Faramir, go and attack that, and it is a city, which does mean that we've only got one. You need more than one catapult to take. I don't think we'd have enough ammunition to take. But training, just getting siege engines like that is very boring. I don't like to have them in my armies. It's very nice that they no longer slow down your campaign movement, but they're so ineffective in field battles in this game that you'd never, like, they're not going to get very many kills. So having them in an actual army is not that useful. Right, I'm just going to merge here and then continue with the school, and then let's just train units from over here and send them over yonder, and then from GR Oh dear.
There will be
Oh
much
dear, oh
honor
dear.
in defeating
That
you.
is a big army, and this has got awful defenses. Why is that only... Right, go in there right now. Although they're going to make it there before. They're going to make it here in 2 turns. We can't get the Royal Armory anyway, so there's no point. But we can get some more units. So get what you can. Just fill everything out. And we can get all those in 1 turn. Oh, if they're coming with Easterlings, then we don't need Archer Militia. They're not going to be particularly useful, so let's just go with that, I think. And then finally, let's just move out with all of these forces. Oh, you need to go back in there for retraining. And this army, then, we're just going to send you down over here.
Let us set
And
up camp.
where is that other general? Oh, is he still here? Okay, well, you're coming over here. And then Pelelas is going to take control of that, and whatever else we've got, we shall send southwards too, because we've got some over here as well. Yeah, we've got loads. Right, what shall we leave behind? Just leave a unit of Athenian Rangers, and like so, and then retrain. And then this is going to be for Orodreth, but for now, I don't think we can actually retrain anything in here, unless we can. Which is fairly useful. And then, oh, look at all this damage as well that we now have to repair. Oh, that's so annoying. It doesn't really matter, because it's all sorted. Oh, that's all for armor. We don't require those.
Orders.
And what is going on here? Aha. Okay. Well, just retrain what you can. Retrain them, and then boom. Finabel is coming forth, and they are coming forth with a bonus army that has just... Oh no! The bonus army is not included, but they do have Mummakill. However, because it is going to be a Saliat battle, those Mummakill I don't think will even be able to make it out of the city, which does present us with a uniquely difficult situation where we can't really win by taking out the entire enemy army, but that will be future our problem, because that is where I'm going to leave it. And I think next time then the plan is, because Faramir is now tied up Imlad Carnen, Harondor and Terethoros, they're going to join forces, move for Terethride, and we're going to start properly clearing this out. And then once they've taken Terethride, they're going to take Amon Aethel, and that is all of this under our control. We're going to get one big army, and then, I don't know, we'll move on from that. I mean, we'll have Finabel by then, and then there'll be nothing north of the Harnen left to take, you know, apart from Estala over here. So, things are moving, and as I said, we're not going to be adding too many of the Harad seizures in anymore, because they're just non-stop, and there's only so many of them that you can show before they get very, like, it's just stagnant. So, thank you very much for watching, and I hope that you've enjoyed this today, but for now, I am going with Gandalf. Good